Hey people, Indrid here, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We just got done with a whole bunch of dungeon diving and delving and crawling. And we got some loot, we got a whole bunch of money, over 24 grand right now. Shade got a new bow. I would like to get to a crossbow at some point though. I believe I know there's a very, very good soul-bound crossbow later on.
What is it?
That's quite a bit later on. We're headed back into the Endless Paths, very briefly. And you'll see why. Someone commented, Mygomon, I believe. I hope I'm getting your name right, buddy. And told me what to do with that statue.
As you wish.
If I can find it on the map. Oh, what was this? Some loot we left. Damn it. So the good thing about soul-bound items is they will work with any of the weapon talents. So if you get the weapon focus for long swords or something, and you find a really nice soul-bound hammer, the soul-bound item will work with the weapon focus. Weapon focus gives you +6 accuracy for weapons in a certain grouping. So, for example, we could get the weapon focus for hunting bows for persistence and then still use the soul-bound crossbow later on. So here's the statue, and we need to put this in it, resolution, something we should probably be using, because we're not getting huge heals off Gorn's share. I assume this opens up, or some enemies spawn or something?
Yes.
Never done this before. Place a saber in a statue's grip. The saber slides easily into place at first, but for the last short space, you find yourself having to push. You hear a hollow clunk as the statue's forearm suddenly shifts and rotates. You hear the rattling grind of some mechanism behind the walls at the statue's back. Closer by, the sound of scraping stone precedes a nearby wall shifting out of place to reveal a doorway. Well, I heard... Oh, it's here.
Well?
Okay. I must remember to get that saber back before we leave. Let's turn down super speed. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, so let's get everyone in before Shade does her thing. She does pretty much everything for us. We've got a trapped chest and a vase type thing.
Why not?
And
This
lots.
won't stop me from
Then Shade gets it all done. We've got a low level potion and some money. I'll take some money all day long. And some lockpicks, okay. Now let's speed it up. Get into here.
Yes.
That looks pretty ominous.
Eh?
So, another trap. And another vase. Oh, some money and spirit shield. Pretty decent item. +3 DR. If nothing else. Guess we'll give that to Valkyria and some money.
There. Done.
Trap. What was it? Boiling spray. And... oh, it's a quarterstaff. Larwan's stick. Larwan. Got 20% attack speed on it. Never used a quarterstaff in this game, I don't think. Seems like it's suited to a druid, maybe a druid weighing into combat. Okay. Oh, let's get the saber back. Remove the saber. And that's going straight into your current loadout, Valkyria. And now we can leave. Where was the... over here. And then onto Defiance Bay. This is the next thing we've got to do. When we came here and spoke to, well, tried to speak to Merwold below Caed Nua, he talked about something called the Leaden Key, and also the Defiant City or something, and also the Queen. Let's have a look what he actually said. Here we go. City of Defiance, Defiance Bay, and never far from the Queen. The Queen being Wodika, the Queen of the Gods. So we're going to go to one of her temples over there, which I think is kind of ruined. Oh, we should check what's going on with the stronghold. Did we finish? I think we finished our dungeons. Yes, we did. Let's get Bright Hollow. We're not going to be back here for a while, most likely, but it does give us prestige, and it's cheap, and it takes only 2 days. So let's get our inn over there. I think someone told me, yeah, that I left a bunch of freaking items over here too. Look at this. Littering. Some residue. Can I please pick this up? There we go. Okay. Now we can leave. With everyone, please. And make our way down to Defiance Bay. It's down here. We need to go to Madmer's Bridge. I didn't check if we... Yep, we have our 2 camping supplies. Where have you gone, fellas? There you go. Madmer Bridge. Defiance Bay. Pretty awesome looking city. Oh, hey. Just about to take a swig of my drink. And we get ambushed. How rude. Did we take any damage? I don't think so. Had some Adra.
Yes.
A priest. Let's mark it. Get some wounding shots. I don't want it using divine mark or whatever it is that these guys use. Use your accuracy. You use your mighty barbaric blow. Barbaric blow. Oh, it's using iconic projection? Well, not anymore.
Well?
Bloody priests. Had a tongue. Let's slow this down.
As you wish.
So don't get myself into trouble. What is this thing? Some springberry. Well, we need to make some food at some point because we ate it all when we went to kill that Drake. Camping supplies. Good to know where they are, I suppose. A cliff. Some skein bone, I believe that is. Yep. Skein being one of the gods, I think. One of the aggressive... Well, they're all kind of bastards, the gods in this world. Deer cap. Aside from maybe Aethas, but he still started the whole Saints War thing. Some more deer cap and a fella down there. Perigund. Let's talk to him now. Curse my luck, the woman mutters, kicking her foot into the ground and upturning a clod of soil. As you approach, her ears twitch and she turns to greet you. Hail, traveller, she says with a half-hearted hand wave. The bridge to Defiance Bay is out, our balls. If that's where you're headed, you'll need to find another route. What destroyed the bridge? The river has been rising on account of all the storms. Here, where the river narrows, the flooding did the most damage, so it's destroyed by floods. Balls. Was the most direct route from Gilded Vale. Merchants and travellers now have to find boat passage or add days of extra travel to loop around. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. So I started a ferry service, thinking I'd earn some coin and help others cross over to the bay. And that was a bigger mistake than that time I allowed a cipher to court me. Mistake? How so? Just my luck, the blasted currents threw my ferry into the rocks, dashed it and my profits to pieces. Making matters worse, when I went to prowl the shore to salvage whatever shipping crates didn't sink, a pair of looters attacked me. The downed brigands had the nerve to attack. I managed to avoid harm, but now they've stolen by force all that left. Have stolen by force all that is left of my fortune. Looks at us, cupping her chin. You know, you look like you'd fare better against those looters than little old me. Could I enlist your help? Is it something to do with the woman who's made of fire? And me with my horns? What's in it for me? You would make a good merchant. Okay, I'm a bit destitute at the moment, but I have a shop over in Defiance Bay. If you help me recover my merchandise, I'll sell you whatever you want for a bargain. Well, that's pretty freaking good for me. I will take a look. Goodbye. Ferry Flotsam, find the wreckage. I'm guessing this is the river. I seem to recall. Let's go this way first. Want to clear this zone, obviously. Some cool music going on right now. Scent Glaren's horn. Another Zarip. Anyone else? Just a single Zarip. What are they up to?
Yeah.
Didn't work out too good for you. 24 slash damage. I swear I see different numbers popping up. I swear I saw 31 there. And when I look at the log, it says 24. Am I just going mad? More dead deers.
As you wish.
Now some bones. A whole bunch of dead deers. A troll. Another troll. Okay, Indrid and Grafe on this one. Valkyria on this one. You're going to mark target over here. And then queue up a wounding shot. We're going to do this. And when Gore's get a little bit closer, buddy. You get a little bit closer. And do this for some accuracy buffs. Indrid, use your yell. Oh, I messed up my hotkeys over here. Of course I did. That guy got critted. Troll is down. 35 piercing damage from Gorst with his base level pistol. Yes. Awesome. Get some skin. Let him reload now. Well done. Let's save. Haven't done one of those yet.
Of course.
Plant over here. Were those trolls guarding something maybe? Or were they just eating? Strange that they just slaughtered these deer and just left them. What's going on? Maggots squirm amidst the deer's entrails. Delightful. Is this not a thing we can collect? I guess not. Is this the way down? I don't think it is. But we're going. Oh, it's a plant. Exciting stuff. This is the way down. And we're gonna slaughter these looters. Slow it down a bit. Oh, they're not even giving us a choice. Indrid on this guy. Oh, they're dying very, very quickly. They are looters wearing rags and stuff after all. Poor bastards. Here's some drugs, some money, some crappy things to sell. I'll take it. Blood moss. Let's save. Okay, whole bunch of people. One of them with a name. And a plant. Give me this first. Oh, maybe not. Hanwen. Gathered around the soggy timbers of a shipwreckage, men and women pick through the driftwood, snatching muddy silverware, mouldy clothes, chipped pottery, and anything they can spot. All eyes turn to you as you approach. The group trades nervous stares at you until at last a woman in muddy clothes steps forward and speaks. "Where are Bretal and Terran?" she asks. "They were just along the path and we heard fighting. That wreckage is private property and you are looting. And your friends are dead." Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? Their faces frightened and worried, these guys. "Please, we need their supplies. We need these supplies dearly. The storm took everything from us. It is not our desire to steal, but we are destitute. Should we let these wares just sink to the river bottom so I can be benevolent, cruel, or just tell them about Perigund?" I'm going to be cruel, of course. I'm not interested in sob stories. Then you leave us with no choice. This is more like lawful evil again. You can't be stealing things, guys. Get in on there. Grafe over here. You can do your yell. You can do this. You can maybe hit 3 with this. Spread some of that wounding shot. Oh, maybe not. Let's do that again.
Well,
Got him.
I mean, I don't know why they would want to fight us. Look at the state of this party.
well,
A hat with things, immunity to confusion, and +2 intellect. It's going to look terrible. But +2 intellect is pretty good. So, yep, you're going to get it, Melek. You're going to look like a dumbass. There we go. Can you fit this on you? Oh, you can. You're stacking them up over there. Oh, yeah. Can I make some food? Let me make some food now. I can make some beef loaf. That sounds pretty good. +2 might and +10 max endurance. And pearlwood chicken. Oh, well, I've only got 1 chicken. Let's make 1 of those. And give me 4 of these. Because everyone can use some might. Good stuff. this is just for a tough fight down the line. Let's munch on some food. What do we give up over here? Wizard's double. She's got a little healing spell, that's okay. I don't think you need that much might. You can give some. There you go. And more for Indrid. He likes that beef loaf. Anything else here? Alright, the actual thing we came here for. The ferry cargo.
Yes.
And give me my plant, River Reed. Return to Peregrine. Well, that was an easy quest. Up by this tree, I think, right? Pretty sure. Bloody nighttime is annoying. Show her the cargo. Would these happen to be your wares? I get a minor negative from Defiant Spay for this. Guess I did kill some people. Got some XP. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. What? The XP you gave me? I will reward you properly when you visit me at my shop in Defiant Spay. Okay then. Sounds like we got some money. I heard a chink. And now they walk away from the city. We went to oh hey, taxes collected. Most of it lost to bandits though. Look at this. Bastards. That's how we need security. That's how we need some barracks. Gonna get some barracks next. Over here, something to steal. Nothing worth stealing. A death godlike. So all these people are gold nameplates. Those are Kickstarter backers who wrote a little story. Yep, bridge is definitely out. So, what do we do? Where do we go? Anything we can uncover over here? Probably not. Oh, hey, it's a fight. Something casting over there. Must be a priest. On Grafe on this guy. Indrid, can you get around up to this priest, buddy? We're going to mark the priest. We're going to shoot the crap out of the priest. Helm and Gorse, get forward a little bit. You're going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
How are you still alive, priest? Oh man, did the pillar of faith thing. That was annoying.
Yes.
Can I loot, please? Thank you.
What is it?
Anything through here? Oh, just another way to get to those dead deer. So I think... I guess I could rest. Is there a point to resting? I'd gain like 100 health back on Indrid. I think we're okay. So we just leave again from north? I don't see any other exits. Oh, maybe there's an exit over here. Oh, we go to Woodend Plains. Woodend Plains it is. Did we finish Bright Hollow? 18 hours. So by the time we get to Woodend Plains, it'll be done.
Well,
off we go. Perception affects a character's chance to interrupt. I don't think I was aware of that. Bright Hollow restoration complete. Now I want my barracks. It's quite expensive, $2,000, but +3 security, and it lets us hire some people to fight for us when they attack. Fast mode can be disabled here. We've got, wow, a big old zone, looks like. One of those tomb type things, epitaphs with the Kickstarter backer names on it. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. Oh, some more deer cap, I think. And some kind of ramp. Oh, what the hell is this? It's a forest lurker. Have we not fought one of these things before? We apparently know nothing about its damage reduction. He's trying to knock something down, which I don't appreciate. We're going to mark it. Because I imagine this thing has tons of hit points.
Yes. I'm here.
And the doors get closer. Wasn't too bad. And we got some XP.
What is it?
Save. Awakened wood. Okay then.
As you wish.
Say, I don't suppose we have enough of whatever it is to, we can get some burning lash. I really want corrosive though. Need this thing. Primal rock. I'm gonna hold out for corrosive, I think.
What is it?
Although we'll also want corrosive on whatever weapon Indrid ends up with. We have a body. With some stuff, some drugs, some money. Maybe there's a drug deal gone wrong. We have an exit over here. We go to Stormwall Gorge. But we want to go to Edelwan Bridge. So I guess there's an exit to the west we can take. We will head south-ish, I suppose. First, I hear something walking. It's another forest lurker looking to knock me down.
Yes.
I think I used my barbaric yell too far away then.
Got him. What is it?
Yes.
Some more awakened wood.
Well.
There's an eastern exit. Save. Never too much saving. What's this? Orland's Cradle. I saw another forest lurker down there. Oops. Let's do this. Some of that. Get you in there. Get Grafe in there.
Eh? What is it?
No prisoners!
Do some frenzy. Knock you down again. You guys are not doing anything.
Eh? So much for you.
Spot on!
Oh, you have no more knockdowns. Oh, I couldn't summon anything. Pretty tough for a single standard enemy. We'll just fight like 5 of those things. That'd be rough. We got stuff up here. I like stuff. Save. There's a southern exit. Don't think there is anything to the south of here. Let's see. Searing Falls. I was wrong. But we want to get to Defiance Bay right now. Seems clear.
Eh?
Shade, can you find anything else? Doesn't look like it. Oh, a max health potion type thing. Summer Flame. I can go to Helmengorst. He's our scroll guy. Nice.
Well? The better part of valor.
Okay, west. Try and stay in formation in case we run into a fight. How can we only see this far? Fence. Some kind of farm. Is that somewhere you'd keep cattle or something? There's a farmhouse. This must be for a later quest or something. Here's a western exit. It does indeed let us get to that bridge, but let's finish this zone first. Must be at least one other fight. This zone seems very empty. There must be more stuff going on here later. Let's fill out all this fog. It's a Pulgra. Okay. What the hell is she trying to use? Some druid spell, I bet. Mark. And then queue these up. Throw one of these.
Eh? What is it? I need
Die. Immune? The hell are you immune by? Immune from? The hell's a Pulgra, in a way? Oh, she does an AoE spell on us over there. Pulgra, I don't see. Must be a Wict? Nope. I don't know what they are. Oh, they're a Delum gun. Bloody hell. A Delum Pulgra, Rotten Leaf, is a Delum gun that has been corrupted by the destruction of their home tree or Ardra stone. Ugly, spindly, emaciated. Their hair is dark, dead, and slimy. Their facial features contorted and their teeth long and sharp. Well, they're not very nice. Hostile towards all life.
Well?
Good to know. Let's quick save. There was only one of them.
Hush,
Oh.
Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
This is a companion. We will need to take some actual companions at some point to do our busybody quests back in the stronghold. But, not you.
Watch your aim.
We need some money. So we obviously failed her quest. She's like a dwarven ranger who's looking for someone or something. But not anymore. Oh hey, Masuk hunting bow. It's got accurate 2 on it, but otherwise we're fine with our persistence. It's some stuff to sell. Sorry, Sagani. You ran into the wrong cult. There is a companion in Defiance Bay that I think we will keep. I like the companions that are unique, and the companion there has some unique stuff about her in terms of you know, gameplay. Even though we ain't gonna use her for gameplay. Who's this? Oh, one of those name tag people with a camping supply. I guess we can rest. We did take some damage from that Pulgra. And then we're stealing your camping supply, buddy. But we won't kill you. You are no threat to the cult. I don't think. It's a lion. Okay then, we're fighting lions now. Mark the target. Queue up this stuff. Is there only one line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did well, it looked like the shade missed there, but apparently she hit.
What
Or
is
maybe
it?
that it was already in its dying animation. Shade doesn't
As you wish.
miss very often. That lion just dropped his hide. Just fell off him when he died, apparently. That's how long it would take to skin a lion. Oh, we found another ramp. Pretty sure this doesn't naturally happen. Let's save. Some more signs. Some ruins and stuff. Look how pretty this game is. Oh, a whole bunch of lions. An elder lion. Lioness. Lion. Oh boy. Valkia, get on the elder lion. Mark target at the elder lion. And queue this up. Indrid, try and get on the flank there. Grafe on this lion. If we can. Do your yell. You'll get tons of people. Do some of this. Daze them all. What the hell are you trying to do, Helmengorst? We knock down the Elder Lion. Maybe. Are you going to attack, Valkyria? What are you doing? It's a big old fight over here. Do another one of those. Another one of these. We're actually going to use combusting wounds out of your ring or whatever it is, your gloves, something like that. I think it's a ring. What do you want to get? What 3 do we want to get? I don't think we can get 4. Get these 3.
Well,
Okay, and we can summon. Let's get some bodies in.
yes.
Valkyria is not doing anything right now. Maybe I confused her by trying to use 2 abilities at once. Savage Defiance up. You can heal yourself.
Oh.
You've used both of your arcane assaults. This guy's in trouble. Drink your potion. And the Shade's doing nothing over here. Of course she's not. So remember to get her closer so that she automatically starts shooting stuff after she's used her abilities. Maybe we'll use an actual freaking spell.
Yes.
What is it?
What is that spell called? I like that one. Is it Ghost Blades or something? Ghost Blades. Okay. See, we should have waited for that fight before we rested. Found another dead fella. Waves are roughly chiseled into the stone. They grasp at Ondra's beloved moon like curling fingers. A unique hatchet, Hearth Harvest. Has +5 deflection on it. Some burn damage, some DR bypass. Decent little weapon.
Well,
But we are sticking with what we have. Springberry over there. Oh, in fact, can we not enchant this thing with some Burning Lash? Oh, we can do Corrosive Lash now. There's our Burning Lash. Oh, now we can't do Corrosive Lash. Oh, yes, we can. So, where is Shade? Looks like we're going to keep in Persistence for a while. I can't. Oh, I need 2 for this one. Fair enough. Because it's a 2-handed weapon, I guess, perhaps.
what is it?
Where are we headed now? We've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Go a bit faster. I haven't been timing this episode, so I have no idea how long I've been recording for. Guess we'll just get to Defiance Bay and call it. Oh, some troll. Holy crap. This is a fight. You use your Eldritch Aim. You are going to mark target. I think the Pogra is the most dangerous thing here. Because that has like spells. I don't know what that thing is. But it seemed to do big old chunk of damage to us. Injured over here. There's 2 in progress. Use your yell. Helmengorst a little bit closer, buddy. Oh no, we can't get Grafe out of there. It's been tied up because this guy's coming for us. Grafe, we need to get you out of there. You over there now. Well done. Well done. Let's see if we can get a knockdown. Indrid, just attack something, please. Well done. In fact, Indrid, can you attack the Pogra? If possible. Can you knock down the Pogra? Let's do Frenzy, because we're mental.
Well,
Get our stunning Phantom friend up. You're just shooting stuff, Shade. Well done. You can do some of this dazing. It's a pretty good effect, Daze. Messes up your accuracy and that and all that. And another one over here. Savage Defiance. Another yell. Shade is getting hit by something. We can start summoning some of these other skeletons now. Skeletons everywhere. This one's stuck. Don't you die, Grafe. You have a... yeah, that thing. Well done. And again, I think. Don't want Grafe to get injuries. We can rest and then head up, grab that spare camping supply we saw. I think I will, actually. You can use one of these, which means we can go mental. That's just the skeletons dying. Pogra is still here. Bloody Pogra. What is this thing again? Oh, hits the crits. That's pretty good.
So much for that one.
Man, Pogra. Kick some ass.
What is it?
Save. How much health Helen Gorse lost? Bloody hell.
As you wish.
Flashing and everything. Okay, so we're going to head back up to... oh, was it here? We'll head back up to here. Grab those camping supplies, do a rest. And then finally...
What is it?
oh, barracks completed. Get to that bridge. Well, that's good. We should be able to hire people now. Here we go. 10 CP per day. And 30 up front. Doesn't give you any stats or anything, but yeah, as you can see, they do give you stats on your stronghold, which is nice. What do we like the sound of? I like a gold packed knight, giving us 2 security. Mercenary mind striker gives us 2 prestige. Get a cleric. Let's get a thug. An orderless disciple sounds good. How many can we get? 8. We're going to get them all. A line breaker, an archer, and let's get a mage, a shock mage. Well done. You're all in, fellas. Sometimes, now and then, some special hirelings will show up. I think we had one before we even had a barracks. In terms of this, let's get a Western Barbican. And over here was the camping supplies. Okay. Strange that we came from the south, but it started us in the north. Travel right to Eldwan Bridge. It's going to take us 2 days. By the time we get there, that Western Barbican should be done. No. Apparently it was 3 days. Yep, 17 hours to go. Fair enough. A bridge that actually maybe works. Some more of these gold nameplate people. Very cool looking art on this bridge. I will say again how awesome this freaking game looks. A commoner. Business around here took a hit when Stalwart's mines dried up. Stalwart, eh? We'll be visiting Stalwart later on. We're going to go straight in, I suppose. Just a nice pretty area they put in for us. Justicars. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself in our city, understand? Is anything up here? There is. Is it stealing? It's not. Anything to
Quickly and quietly.
find by sneaking. Some fruits. And some vegetables. Well, we need them both.
Keeping an eye out.
Go to Copper Lane and we're in Defiance Bay now. Get ready for this. So every RPG basically has that one massive city with tons of people to talk to in it.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry. displaced by Whiteone's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Alrighty, I guess you say Widewin, not Wadewin.
Well,
So as I was saying, there is a lot of running around and talking to people here, but they do try to break it up pretty decently well with some combat and stuff here and there. Immediately we get some drugs in a box. Rowan. Protesters. What's going on, fellas? These animancers have brought define something something.
welcome.
Rowan's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight, sizes you up. New in town, eh? You've picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding their legacies no better here. It's the Animancers, Magran scorch 'em, and they nest in this city like rats. You mark my words though, us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. Tell me about the dozens. We're an organisation of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days, and are always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. If you have an interest in hearing more, stop by Admeth's Den sometime. The Expedition Hall. Lot of free thinkers in there. Can set straight all the nonsense. The nobles, the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. Farewell. I'm not going to listen to all of his stuff. I'm Indrid the Chosen. So the dozens are named after the dozen fighters that held a bridge against St. Widewin, the fellow who is inhabited by a god. They held the bridge long enough for a bomb to go off, a bomb called the God Hammer, which destroyed St. Widewin and presumably, many people think, also destroyed Aethas, but nothing's been heard of that god since. He's not answering prayers and any of that. So those guys kind of named themselves in tribute, and they try to defend Dealwood now after the war, and also kind of hunt down any Aethasians. They don't like Aethas. And they don't like Animance either, because they think it's to blame for Widewin's legacy and all that kind of thing. There's a bunch of stuff going on. We've found an inn. I'm happy with this. Bishop.
Gods keep you.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Almoa. A handle protrudes from his back. A handle, and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink. You got any like quests or something? Name's Bishop. It started with Hollowborn. Lost your faith? Bereth promises rebirth cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. Have a drink, have another, and another, until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. It's a lively place. It's founded in the early days of Dearwooden independence by a travelling scholar. Okay, can I get... I just want to see what kind of rooms he's got. +2 dexterity, +1 survival, and +2 defense while disengaging. We've got a +1 athletics, +1 mechanics, +1 ranged accuracy. That's pretty good. +1 intellect, +2 lore, and perception and resolve. We'll probably go for this one, because I want as much mechanics as possible. I don't want to be missing things. Got anything to sell? Got some food. And a yellow lab we can buy, apparently. I think we'll make our own food. Yep. But we can sell you a whole bunch of crap. Money, money, money. Some drugs. all of the surf. We'll sell this thing. Keep the old vegetables. Hides can go. Random bits of paper can go, even though they're worth nothing. Just get them out of here. A lion fang. It's not an ingredient because it's not in our ingredients, so I think we can safely sell it. Do you have any more, like, no, pry bars and grappling hooks and that kind of thing? 3 grand. I'll take it. That, like, pays for all of the, yeah, we've got more money than we ever started with. So all of those things we've bought for the stronghold, paid for. Anyone in here with a name? Seems like maybe they would have a quest or something. Mercenary. Kainra. That miserable bastard. Let's kill the miserable bastard for you. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on a table in front of her and watching it furiously, with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. You'd like to use another drink? I'll get there. She takes a long drink from a glass. Just trying to calm down. I'm trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Do something foolish. Something foolish. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernisk. Pernish? Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Tell me about his new friends. They come into a house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm no fool, I know what it means. They're druggies. They're junkies. Pernisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, not under my roof. Scowls and winces. She's bruised up. Zvef changes you, I guess. The Pernish I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd. Maybe I could talk to him. I could use my intellect, apparently. I could use some survival. Svef makes people calm and listless. It should have made them violent. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him with my fists. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. Opens her hand and a ring clatters onto the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what will happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. I'll take the ring to Punish. Oh, and because I'm rated at 2 in aggressive, she looks at me and nods. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. You seem like the forceful sort. But I don't want anyone getting hurt again over this. That goes for Punish and me. No promises, lady. Kainra.
Well?
So we've got a quest, his old self.
As you wish.
Giving a ring back. But as usual with an RPG, I bet everything is not as it seems. Anything I can steal in here? There is, and doesn't seem to be anyone here. Oh, hey, Shade. Are you hidden? You are technically hidden. Let's steal some mead.
Why not?
And pick some locks.
There, done.
It's a ring. A bartender's ring. 20% damage against spirits and vessels and will. Bloody hell. That's pretty good. Who needs a ring? What do you have? Oh, you have this rubbish Gorn's Pledge. It's not good. Heals you for barely nothing. So, barely anything, I should say. Let's give you this thing. Oh, we should give it to the Shade. The Shade found it. Give it to the Shade. She can also have this. But she sometimes gets herself into trouble with swords in her face and that kind of thing. Can I unpause it? Thank you.
Yes.
There's some stairs here. See what's going on upstairs. Speed it up. Shade can stop sneaking.
In the dark.
Play it cool, Shade. Up the old stairs. Maybe something else to steal. Deadshot Daedon Herdy Ilfa. Well, you got nothing to say to me. Maybe they'll come up later.
Yeah.
Hey, Shade. I see a... Oh.
Time to see and not be seen.
Must need some crazy stealth to pull this off. Well, let me save it. Can you just unlock things?
Why not? There.
Seems like you can, and I get some XP for that. Let's have a look inside. Rites of Ancient Legends. Just instantly seen. So let's see what actually happens when I steal this. Okay, start combat over here. Who else is aggroed? So I'll gladly kill these idiots. Ouch. Damn it. I took her defensive things away. We got a Gaunt's Pledge. Try to get a knockdown over here. Well done. Shade, run now. Doesn't seem like anyone else aggroed. Okay then. I'll take it. Another pistol there. Unfortunately, you can't dual wield pistols in the sequel. Apparently, you can. Got some good little chunk of cash off of that. And hey, nobody's in here.
Eh? This won't stop me for long. There! Done!
Fruit and lockpicks. Why are people locking that up? Oh no. Everyone is aggroed here. Okay. Is everyone on every floor going to be aggroed? When did I last save it? Uh-oh. They have names as well. Well, we live with our decisions. Okay, guys, just... I still need a pike to try and get through here. What if the whole town is going to be aggroed now? Hopefully downstairs is alright, because I would like to use this place to rest.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
Down you go. Okay. More dead people. More money for me,
This
though.
won't stop me for long. There! Done!
And yet more. Let's save. A book with some values. Let's take it. It's a big old floor. Let's see if everyone downstairs hates us and if these people hate us. Hurdy? Hurdy's alright. Hurdy's a bro. Okay. We just slaughtered everyone upstairs. But everyone downstairs is fine. I'll take it. So we got a good chunk of money off that, actually. Okay. Let's get out of here and end this episode before I slaughter the whole town. We'll find some really good merchants. Just to the north, I think. In here. And they should have some cool stuff for us. But that'll be next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you then.